Hi guys, so D23 is officially over, which means we have a lot to talk about as far as park updates, new rides, new additions to Magic Kingdom, and all the other parks at Walt Disney World, and new additions to Disneyland and around the world. So let's just get started because we got a lot to cover. So I'm actually going to start with Epcot first. So the first addition that's going to come to Epcot is Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's replacing Universe of Energy. It closes August 13th, 2017, so really soon. But I'm not excited for a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I mean, I am, but not in Epcot. But I do think that the Universe of Energy did need to be replaced. Nobody was ever going in there. Nobody liked that ride, so I get why they were changing it. I just don't necessarily love where Guardians of the Galaxy is ending up, but like, you know, you got to take what you can take. So I'm all right with that, I guess. And it should be built by 2021, I believe. So the next change that's coming is there will be a change to the exterior of Future World and World Showcase. I will insert a picture somewhere, I'm sure, but basically it's going to be like not completely different, but a lot different from what it looks like now, and it does look really good. It looks really pretty. I'm very excited about this, and once you see the pictures, you'll see kind of how it's gonna work out. But this is a really big thing. It's just, I wonder how much construction that there's gonna be. The next thing that is coming to the France Pavilion, and that is a Ratatouille trackless ride. Now, we don't know much about what this ride is going to be, but it will be an expansion to France. It won't be like taking over any building. Again, I'm happy to see that a new ride is coming. My thing is, the thing about Epcot is it's all about learning new things, and I would much rather appreciate just a ride that's about France than a Ratatouille ride, but yeah, I guess. I just really liked Epcot because there were no like characters, Disney characters in the parks themselves. It was just like, this is about learning and exploring. But I mean, I like Ratatouille, and I'm glad that they're trying to rebuild stuff, so I can't really complain. But the next thing that I am really excited about after this, so there is a green version that's being added to Mission Space. If you don't know, there's like an orange one, I think a blue one, and a green one. I've never ridden Mission Space because I'm terrified of it, but it is going to be built. I have no idea what this one is supposed to be, like a soaring around the globe type of thing. I don't know. But this is the exciting thing. Adjacent to the Mission Space building, there will be a space-themed restaurant. I'm so ready. I'll insert a picture of that too. It looks so cool. And if they plan on doing it exactly like what the illustrations look like, I'm all for it. I love space. I love space-themed things. I think this is a perfect addition to Epcot. This is what Epcot needs, not character rides, but things like this that are just really cool. So I'm super excited about that. The last thing that is coming to Epcot is a Reflections of China that will be leaving, and it'll be making way for a new film. Yes, so they're going to make a new state-of-the-art film. If you don't know, Reflections of China has a really interesting history, especially with how they filmed it. It's really cool if you look at it from a filmmaker's perspective. But they will be adding a new film, which I'm glad about. I'm glad that they're not like replacing that whole area, because at first I thought they might tear it down. So I am happy about that. So that is it for Epcot. Let's move on to Hollywood Studios. So this is the one that I don't know how to feel. So the Great Movie Ride will be replaced by Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. And I can barely say that. Can you say Runaway Railway 5 times? I don't think you can. I mean, it's a long name. But Great Movie Ride will be closing August 13th, 2017. So the same time that Universe of Energy will be closing. The ride will be 2.5D with no glasses, so it'll be like 3D, but they're basically saying you won't have to wear glasses. And it'll be a ride through of the Minnie and Mickey short. If you don't know what the new Disney Channel Minnie and Mickey shorts are, they're really great. You should check them out. They're actually really cool. They have a new art style, very different, but a lot of fun. I really like it. It was nominated for a couple Emmys, I think, but they're really great. So the ride will be replacing Great Movie Ride, which I'm not super pumped about, mainly because I do like that the shorts are being included and that Minnie and Mickey will have a ride. But I really do like the Great Movie Ride, and I really just wanted it to be updated to new movies. I wanted it to not be kind of, I don't know, I love that ride so much because I think it's so much fun. I love exploring movies, like live action movies. And I think that was one of the last remnants of MGM Studio, and to take that away is kind of sad, and I get why, but I don't know, I really like the fact that, I mean, they didn't have to do TCM movies, they could have done Disney things that were live action, but yeah, so that'll be going away, sadly. Let me know how you feel about it. Okay, so the next thing that will be added, the Star Wars land has a name. It will be called Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Alright, I'll take it. Galaxy's Edge. There was also artwork and like a model release, which I will insert somewhere too at D23. It was really cool. Also, just so you know, Rex, who is in Star Tours, will be in the cantina. He will be a DJ. I have notes, so I'm turning them. Alright, so that is it for Hollywood Studios. Now on to Magic Kingdom. So, Magic Kingdom will be getting a Tron roller coaster, and the Tron roller coaster is replacing Tomorrowland Speedway, I believe. Alright, I actually do think that Tron does belong in Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland has like a rocky past, and it's just been all over the place. So I think this is something that could ground it. However, my thing is, I don't like it when one park has exactly the same things as another park. The one thing that made Shanghai really interesting and different was the fact that it had that Tron roller coaster, and now that Disney's getting that Tron roller coaster, it's kind of like, alright, then I don't really need to go to Shanghai. You know, like, alright, all I gotta do is add a Pirates ride, and like that one, and we're set. But yeah, so that is happening, and then Main Street USA will have a new theater, and this theater will be inspired by Walt's hometown theater called the Willis Woods. It looks really cool. I just hope it doesn't take away from the aesthetic of what Main Street USA is, but the theater itself does look pretty awesome, and I do like that they decided to stick with the theme. I just hope that it's not too distracting. I don't know where it's gonna go, because it looks pretty big, but who knows. Alright, so that is it for the parks. Animal Kingdom gets nothing. Sadly, I thought there was going to be an announcement about Dinosaur USA, because that needs to go, but yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to talk about Walt Disney World in general. There will now be a Disney Skyliner transportation, and it kind of looks like the classic sky buckets. Of course, I'll insert pictures of all of this, but once upon a time they're supposed to be classic sky buckets that kind of like hung in the air and took you around. Well, this is going to be basically that. We've been speculating this rumor for so long, and yeah, so that's happening. There will also be these things called minivans. I literally just got that. But yeah, so they will be transporting guests around the park. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like Uber or Lyft. If so, it's pretty revolutionary. Kind of a good idea, because then you don't have to worry about calling an Uber and a Lyft out. You just call your own. We'll be taking guests back and forth, which is pretty exciting. Now, this is the news that I'm the most pumped for. Star Wars will be getting a themed hotel, and not just any themed hotel. This will be an all-immersive LARP hotel, and each room will include views of space, and you'll get costumes. This was speculated before, but I didn't know if it was actually going to happen, because I didn't know if Disney was going to be that bold to do that. I will be the first person to sign up. Take all my money. You can have it, alright? I will be there, because I want to see this. This is a dream come true. Honestly, out of everything though, this is the most exciting news to me personally, just because, I mean, it's probably not going to be built for a while, but I mean, at least I have something to look forward to. So yeah, that's it for the Walt Disney World in general. Now we're going to move on to Disneyland, which really isn't my territory, but I just figured I'd talk about it. I've never been to Disneyland before, but hopefully I can go really soon. So Fantasmic has been updated, and I've seen little clips. It looks pretty good. I mean, I can't compare it to the old one because I've never seen that one at Disneyland, but the new one does look pretty good. The Tangled Edition, Cars Land will get a Halloween overlay. So the cars will be wearing costumes, there'll be decorations. I think this is a pretty cool idea. Like, it's pretty smart, good way to get people in and excited, so that's good. There will be Marvel Land, that'll be coming. I don't think that's too big of a shock to a lot of people, just because, like, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride was just built there, and we've got Summer of Heroes, so yeah. So this is the biggest news by far. Sorry, I've got people out there mowing. Paradise Pier will now be called Pixar Pier, and it will be carnival themed. Yeah. I think people knew that Paradise Pier wasn't going to last long. The only thing is I don't know if I like the fact that it's Pixar Pier, just because, like, I feel like Pixar doesn't need to be carnival themed. It could just be Pixar themed in a way, but I mean, I guess that they have to do what they can work with, so it makes sense. There will be a new fireworks show for Pixar, which looks pretty cool. I was looking at the art, and it looks kind of awesome. Paint the Night is going to come to DCA, and Pixar Play will go to Disneyland, which you would think Pixar Play would go to, but who knows? That's just confusing. It'll probably change because I realize how stupid it is. But yeah, so that's all the news for Disneyland as well. I don't really have a lot of jurisdiction to say anything about Disneyland because, yeah, like I said, I've never been. So I just wanted to give you some info. Also, another Disneyland, but this is Disneyland Paris, that will be getting a Marvel hotel, which looks pretty cool, pretty amazing. But yeah, so that's it for all of the Disney parks information. There will be another video about the entertainment and the movies, but that's going to be harder because I wasn't there and I didn't get to see any clips or anything. So yeah, big thanks to Sarah Snitch on Twitter for keeping everybody updated. She kept me updated to write down these notes. Leo Camacho as well, Walt Disney World News Today, and Disunplugged. They kept me very informed, so that's why I'm able to give you this information. But yeah, hopefully not next year, but the next year after that, because Disney's every 2 years, I can go to D23 because I really want to go. So we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye.